Amid all this ongoing and with the videos emerging of death and devastation in Afghanistan, there is still hope. There was one woman, lone woman, leading a protest in Taliban-controlled Afghanistan. She held her country's flag with her. She led the protest amid the threats already with her. Now remember, till now, her identity was unknown, but we managed to track her down. Her name is Crystal Bayat. She's now joining me on India Today. She has decided to speak up. She's decided to tell us about the courage that she was showing just a few days ago. And importantly, remember, she's joining us from an undisclosed location in Afghanistan because she's already, ever since, been receiving death threats in Afghanistan for standing up and challenging the Taliban. Crystal, what is giving so much bravery and courage to young Afghans like you to come out on the streets in Kabul, in other cities as well, and protest while the brutal Taliban are taking over? Crystal.
Thank you. We wanted to show the Taliban and that Afghanistan and its people have changed. You all have to change, and you have to forget your extremist thoughts and beliefs. We are unavailable from our rights and freedoms. How long we should be afraid from Taliban? We have to face this group and see that they have changed. They have changed is another matter. But as I faced with them, the Taliban is not changed. Taliban are the Talibans of 1997 with a narrow mind.
So when you decided to come out on the streets in Afghanistan, you were seen protesting. You had an Afghan flag in your hand. What are the risks involved presently for brave people like you there in the country who have decided to continue holding the Afghanistan flag in your hand and also come out on the streets and show a message there to the Taliban?
Well, as up to now, it's illegal that they are raising their group flag. That it's a group flag. It's not a national flag or our country's flag. We went to Tapi Wazir Akbar Khan to raise our flag and our Independence Day and celebrate our independence. So they didn't allow us, though I was knowing that they might shoot on me. But I accept all these challenges, and I went there and I talked with them face to face that we have this right. But unfortunately, they behave in such a way that they told me, you're a woman, you're a lady, you have to stay at home.
Yes.
So I told them that we have the right to come out and we have to take part in all spheres of the society. And they said, you're in a wrong way. So I didn't accept them. And then I continue, and we came on the streets and by giving slangs of Zindabad Afghanistan. So long life to Afghanistan. And unfortunately, we were on the way and they shoot on us. So my friend got injured.
Some of your friends, yes, did they receive injuries?
Yeah. Yes, they received injuries, and they shot it on us, and they came and they beat our driver very badly. So this is I'm very hopeless to say this, that still they didn't change their mindset, and they are not allowing us to use from our fundamental rights. We don't have the right to even speak with them. While speaking with them, they just, if you are not speaking in their favors, they just shoot on you. And this is very disgusting for the people of Afghanistan, and it's not tolerable for them.
What do you want to say?
It's not only my words that I'm sharing with you guys. It's the voice of more than 1 million Crystal. 1 million lady are here to raise their voice. But because of their dictatorship system, no one is able to come out and they do such protests. I'm pretty sure that hundreds and thousands of Afghan women want to raise the same way, same voice.
How are the women in Afghanistan reacting to a seeming assurance by those men that women will be allowed to work, we will not be like we were earlier? Do the women believe it while we have visuals of faces being blackened outside beauty salons? What do you say to that assurance coming in?
This by itself, this such stupid actions that they are taking against the woman. The woman of Afghanistan is more empowered than the woman
Yes.
of 1997. We are not the woman of 1997. We become more empowered and we want to take part in society, whether it's in a political, whether it's in economical, or whether it's in art and commercial affairs. They want to do such things, but women of Afghanistan will not keep silent against this. So the international communities and other women who are out of Afghanistan, they must to raise their voice for the safety and for the rights of Afghan women who are suffering from the Taliban.